Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghuir. In this class we do some practice examples on decimal fractions. Previous classes we clearly discussed about how to do division of decimal fractions, multiplication of decimal fractions and recurring decimal fractions. So based on this, based on the basic knowledge which we discussed previously, we do some practice examples. So coming to today's class, our first example is a tailor has 37.5 meters of cloth and he has to make 8 pieces out of a meter. So a tailor is having 37.5 meters of cloth and he has to make 8 pieces out of a meter of cloth. Means 1 meter of cloth he has to make 8 pieces. How many pieces can he make out of his cloth? Whatever the cloth he had, how many pieces he can make? So length of each piece is 1 by 8 of the meter. So 1 by 8 division is equal to 0.125 meters. Now coming to the required number of pieces, total cloth divided by each piece length. What's the each cloth length? What's the each piece of the cloth length? 0.125, 37.5 by 0.125. Decimal fraction divided by decimal fraction. We have done these examples. We are not explaining the concept how we do this decimal fraction divided by decimal fraction again. So this is how in the real time we are going to use these decimal fractions. That's why in order to get an idea about where we are going to use these decimal fractions, they have provided some examples. So 0.25, multiply numerator and denominator with 1000. So 37.5 multiplied by 1000 divided by 0.125 multiplied by 1000. So the denominator will be 125. 125 numerator will be 375 multiplied by 100 divided by 125. You have to make denominator as a whole number or integer value. Then we can go with the division. That is what we discussed in the basics in our last class when we discussed decimal fractions divided by decimal fractions. After doing this decimal fraction, you do that for practice purpose. You do this decimal fraction, we will get it as 300. So coming to the second example, the price of commodity X increases by 40 paise every year. Every year commodity X is going to increase by 40 paise, while the price of commodity Y increases by 15 paise every year. Every year the commodity Y is going to be increased 15 paise. In 2001, the price of the commodity X is 420, means 4 rupees 20 paise, and Y is rupees 630, 6 rupees 30 paise. In which year commodity X will cost 40 paise more than commodity Y? See, every year both the prices are going to increase. The commodity X is going to increase 40 paise and commodity Y is going to increase 15 paise. In 2001 it is having a 420 and it is having 630. In which year X crosses Y by 40 paise? That is what we have to identify. In which year commodity X will cost 40 paise more than commodity Y? Suppose commodity X will cost 40 paise more than Y after Z years. We are assuming that after Z years it is going to cross commodity Y. So initially it is 4 rupees 20 paise plus every year it is going to increase 0.40, means 40 paise multiplied by Z after Z years. So this is the total amount after Z years minus total amount of Y after Z years, 6 rupees 30 paise plus 15 paise multiplied by Z. So total amount after Z years, total amount after Z years, if you subtract both of them, what's the value you will get? You have to get 0.40, means 40 paise you have to get. So you need to understand addition of decimal fractions, subtraction of decimal fractions. That's why we in our previous classes we discussed those examples. So if you solve this equation, 0.25Z equal to 0.40 plus 2.10, means 2.50. Z is equal to, if you get the 0.24 down, 2.50 by 0.25. Decimal fraction divided by decimal fraction. How you solve it? You try to solve it. 250 by 25, which is 10. So this is how we use decimal fractions, recurring decimal fractions. We do some practice examples in our next classes, coming classes. We discuss about simplification and all those things. There we are going to do some more examples also. Coming to the third example, this means the previous one, after 10 years, which is 10, means after 10 years the price of X is going to be 40 paise more than price of Y. The sum of first 20 terms of the series, given a series, you have to expand up to 20 terms. 1 by 5 multiplied by 6 plus 1 by 6 multiplied by 7 plus 1 by 7 multiplied by 8 plus so on. You have to write 20 terms. So you have to simplify this. What's the equation? What's the value you are going to get for this equation, for this series? 1 by 5 multiplied by 6 can be written as 1 by 5 minus 1 by 6. 6 5 is 30, 6 5 is 30. 6 5 is 30, 6 minus 5, 1. 1 by 6 multiplied by 5, which is same as 1 by 5 multiplied by 6 can be written as 1 by 5 minus 1 by 6. So these basic divisions, we assuming that you already know these basic terms, that's why we are not explaining why 1 by 5 multiplied by 6 can be written as 1 by 5 minus 1 by 6. Similarly, 1 by 6 multiplied by 7 can be written as 1 by 6 minus 1 by 7, so on. 1 by 24 minus 1 by 25, the last term will be, if you do the cancellation, 1 by 5 minus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6 cancel, 1 by 7, 1 by 7 cancel, so on. Similarly, last 1 by 24, 1 by 24 cancel, what's remain with 1 by 5 minus 1 by 25. If you do the calculation, 4 by 25, which is 0.16. So this is how in many of the situations these decimal fractions are very helpful. So if you hope you understand the concept. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.